What's up, guys, and welcome to ControllerFreaks.net, bringing you real reviews by real gamers. My name is Jesse, and I would like to welcome you to our first episode of our freaky space program that I'm hopefully going to be doing on a regular basis now. I'm going to go ahead and, while I'm getting set up here, I'm going to go ahead and just talk about what I got going on. Now, this is a very modded version of KSP. I'm going to be running the career mode, freaky space program. Now, like I said, I've got a lot of mods going on here, so we may experience some crashes, but it doesn't usually kill much when that happens. I just got to start recording again. The plan is going to be to end up making a self-sustainable space station, as well as a self-sustainable colony on Duna, which is Kerbal's version of what we would call Mars. This is using the modular colonization system by Umbra Space Industries, which is a mod created by Rover Dude. If you haven't seen his stuff on the forums, definitely check it out. It's game expanding. That's not even really the right word for it. It's kind of amazing is what it is. So what I'm going to end up doing now, you may see a couple things on here that look like cheats, but to me the guessing where and when to do science experiments, that just makes me crazy. So I do have a mod that will show me when I can do things. It doesn't give me the full list of what I could do, only what I have available at the time. So I'm just going to go ahead and start the main piece here, kind of the main mission. I'm going to go ahead and launch this guy. Alright, there's my ship, and what I'm going to do is open up Science Library Monitor is the one. Okay, what that's going to do is give me this little window right here. That's just going to tell me that these are 3 things I'm able to do right here, right now. So I'm going to do a crew report. Keep that. Surface sample and EVA report. Okay. This first part's going to go kind of quick. Cover the vessel. I'll talk about some of these mods as I go along here. Alright, now mission summary right here. Jeb and I has a ribbon, and that's another mod. Final Frontier is what it's called. You can find that on the forums as well. And what it does is it gives each of your Kerbals who successfully make it back to the surface, gives them ribbons and awards and things like that for doing a great job and being an astronaut and not killing themselves. So we got a little ribbon for Jeb and I. And now we also have our science report here. We did 3 experiments there. We ended up with 12.9 science earned on this mission. Awesome. This is all of our parts of our ship that we got back, all of our fuel as well, water and oxygen, that kind of stuff to get our funds back. So now we got all that. So also here's Jeb and I he is available for new missions. Fantastic. Done. Alright. Now with that science that we just got, we're going to open up this new tech tree right here. Alright, which opens up 3 more, which I'm going to just hold off on. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some contracts, and that's going to give us some money and some rep points, which is important, and we can launch a new vehicle. We'll accept that. Set a record altitude of 5,000 meters. We can do that. Escape the atmosphere. I'm pretty sure we can do that as well. Orbit Kerbin. That one's going to take a little bit more than I think what I have right now, but I'm going to go ahead and accept it anyway. So we're going to go and back out, and let's build us another ship. We're going to give a little bit more fuel on this one. Alright, now that we have a couple parts here, I'm going to, what does this hold, 13 to 220. Give them a little bit of rocketry underneath this pod, and in that we're going to need a couple other things. One of which being a parachute, which is very, very important. Now, the first thing I opened up here, which is another one of my mods, this is universal storage, and I'll show you this. This just a little bracket, and what it does, if I don't have any right now, but it has these. This will hold 4 separate smaller containers that you can put other things in, which is like I said, one of the mods. It's just called universal storage. So if you guys haven't seen that, check that out. Get rid of that. I'm just going to use this at the moment. And now that we got that, do we have any science? We do have a little bit of science. We have mystery goo. I'm going to put about 4 of these right here on top, as well as an antenna. That'll allow me to beam my information back to the surface. I'm going to go ahead and give this a name. This is going to be the college try. Save, and let's launch. Alright, now we're landed here, and as you can see, we can do 1 experiment with mystery goo, so let's go ahead and check that out. Yay! Alright. Now let's look at our contracts. Got a few things going on here. Launch a new vessel, set an altitude of 5,000, escape the atmosphere. We might be able to do all of these on this one. So let's give it a shot. I'm going to turn computer control on, throttle up, and 3, 2, 1. Now I just completely messed that up horribly. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Look at that. That was horrible. But Jeb and I is still alive, so I'm gonna go ahead and do these. I'm gonna try not to revert back as much as possible unless I'm just testing, because I want to have a little bit of realism. And right now, I have Jeb and I, and I want to use him. So just take a surface sample, EVA report, keep those things. See, there's an EVA report I can do right there. But you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and board. Take a look at the other mystery goo. Keep that, and let's recover. Now, I lost some money, obviously. I got a couple more ribbons for G-forces and for a collision. Yay! Good job. Alright, yeah, we obviously lost some stuff. Alright, let's try that again. That was just silly. That's one thing that I always end up forgetting to do, is to check my staging sequence, and that's really, really important. And I always, for some reason, decide to forget that. So I'm going to go ahead and save this now and launch it again. Alright, here we go. Computer control is on, throttle is up. My staging sequence is proper. And 3, 2, 1. We look at our contracts. We already had that one done from the last one. Yay! What's out of that? Now we need to set an altitude of 5,000. We need to escape the atmosphere if at all possible. I got some things I can do here. I'm going to go ahead and take a crew report. Observe the mystery goo. I can do an EVA report, but that's going to fling me right off of this thing, so that's probably not going to happen. Now, we've reached the altitude of 5,000, which is great. We only got a half a tank left, which we might not make it to 36,000. So that might be for the next round. Check the mystery goo again. $35, $36. Well, we made it to 36 and above, but that's apparently not outside of the atmosphere. It's probably going to have to hit 70. Let's see what our apoapsis is at. It's at 67. I don't think that's going to make it. However, we are in orbit, so let's go ahead and do an EVA report. Oh, for some reason I let go. I didn't mean to do that. So let's grab back on. There we go. going to go ahead and transmit this so I can take another one. And let's do another crew report. Keep that. Alright. Now, I've done just about everything I can do out here. I'm at 65. I don't think I'm not going to make it to 70. My top is 67, so I don't think we're going to get out of the atmosphere. But that's for next flight. And once I start losing altitude, I'm just going to go ahead and speed up time and get us back down to the planet, and hopefully in the water. It looks like I will be in the water, which is good. So I want to try and save as much of my rocketry as I can to save on the money. Alright, now I'm losing altitude. I did not make the outside the atmosphere, so I'm just going to speed up time and get me back inside of at least the sphere of influence here. Look how happy he is. Jeb and I is so happy. Alright. Now, I'm going to try and turn us back upright and fire parachute. There we go. Now, we're probably going to lose everything below the pod. Hopefully not. Oh, still got everything there. I'll do a quick EVA report if I can. Get back on board. There we go. Now that should have just netted us a lot of science points, which is awesome, because that's going to come in handy. Now we're just about to make contact with the water, and hopefully we won't lose everything. We lost everything. Yes we did. We lost everything. Alright, so going to review our report here, try and send this. We don't have a lot of electricity left. Send that as well if I can. Alright, that's about all the data transmission I'll be able to do, but I can take another crew report. Got that. Just do another EVA report. And a surface sample. And the mystery goo. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and recover Jebediah and our pod and our mystery goo containers. Alright, we got a few more ribbons here. We got splashdown ribbon. We got flying horizontally at Mach 10. And dangerous EVA. So we got those. That's awesome. He is highly decorated now. We currently have 94 science, which is awesome. That was a lot. And we, yeah, see our monopropellant, food, water, oxygen, all that stuff we lost. Well, no, we didn't lose it, but out of all the stuff that we had, we didn't keep everything. So, that's okay, though. Let's see what we got here now. These only take about 20 or so I should be able to unlock all three of these, which I'm probably just going to go ahead and do. Unlock, unlock, and unlock. Now that gives us 40 left, which isn't enough to get any of these. Okay, alright, that's fine. We got plenty, though. Alright, now we got a few more contracts we can mess with. Like around Minimus. Wow, that's big for right now. That's not going to work. Surface of the moon, that's not going to work. Test Rockamax. Solid fuel booster, I can do that. Okay, those are a bit too much for me. I can't really see myself doing that. Alright, let's take a look at those contracts and see Test Rockamax solid fuel booster at an altitude of 8,400 to 11,400, a speed of 270 to 570. Alright. That's kind of a big one. So, what we're going to do here, now that we have some more parts, 270 is actually pretty slow. Bunch of stuff there. We got some more science. Alright. Now what I'm going to do is go ahead and just take this off and use that universal storage piece that we had before. And these are the little pieces that attach to them. Now this one in particular, the only one I have at the moment, is a mystery goo container. So instead of those big cylindrical pieces, I can just stick these on. And it's much more streamlined, but just as usable. There we go. Alright, now let's go ahead and attach some of these. Alright, god dang, that's huge. I'm going to put 2 of these on. Actually, I should do it from the side. Now, I don't know if this is going to work. But what I'm going to attempt here is to use my... Alright, now this may look a little funny, but what I'm going to attempt here is once I get to between 8,400 and 11,400 meters up at hopefully somewhere between 270 meters per second to 570 meters per second is to fire these larger rocket boosters. That's in my contract. So what I'm going to try and use are these smaller rocket boosters and my main engine to get up to that height, hopefully at that speed. We'll see. So I need to make sure my staging sequence is proper. So that is improper currently. What I'm going to do is add this, move these down here, switch these around. So now these are firing as well as this. Then these are going to run out first. Switch those around. Now we should be good. I'm going to go ahead and save and launch. Now I probably should have checked to see if there were any more science experiments I could have done at this point, but I did not, so that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and turn on computer control, throttle up, and 3, 2, 1. Holding steady. See our contracts. 8,400 to 11,400. It's a little ways. Drop those. Get those out of the way. Alright, this is not good. I'm slowing down horribly. And I might not make it up there. Come on. Still slowing down. Still slowing down. And I'm about to run out of fuel. Still slowing down. Oh, that was it. Alright, so let's do this a little bit different. know I said I wasn't going to revert very much, but that was just silly. So I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to copy these. I'm going to try it this way. Now, bring these down here with that. Those will let go first. These will then fire. Those will let go. Okay. Let's see, were there any more science I could do? No, everything else is good. There's one more mod I think I'm going to add, which is pretty handy. It allows me to add parachutes to parts of the ship that I jettison, and if it makes it down to the surface without destroying itself, it can then be recovered for recoverable funds, which is pretty cool. And I haven't actually installed that or tried it yet, but that's definitely on the list. I may have it for next episode. So, computer control is on and throttle is up. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we are climbing. Gotta get up to 8,400 before I fire the other boosters. Just not fast enough. I can't get fast enough. So, sometimes these contracts are tricky, man, for sure. Now here's something I could do. That's the T30, which is this guy right here. That gives me 215 thrust. This gives me 230, which I could try. I don't think it's going to be enough. It could be handy, I suppose. There's one more fuel tank. Let's pop this down here. Let's give this a shot. Alright, computer control is on, throttle is up, and 3, 2, 1. We definitely seem to be picking up speed a little bit quicker, which is great. Still don't know if it'll be enough. Slowing down horribly. I'm actually speeding back up now. There's no way I'm going to get to 170 before I hit 11.4. We're running out of gas. that was bad. try a little different configuration here. Computer control is on, throttle is up, and 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, now once I jettison these, the other rocket should kick in. Boom. There we go. Picking up speed. Now once we hit that sweet spot, we're going to fire off those rocket boosters and hopefully that will complete our contract. Alright, we're coming up on, we're at 220, we're at 8,000. Oh my gosh, we're slowing down. Just out of curiosity, on the way back down, we might be able to hit those speeds. That would be fantastic, actually. Alright, we're now within our distance range. We're up to 150. I don't think we're going to make it before we hit 84. We're definitely not going to make it. Alright, this is looking a little silly as well, but that's alright. We're going to fire that, fire our main. Once this and this let go, we're going to fire this and this. Then those will fire and let go. I'm going to go ahead and save that. Let's give it one more try before we end this video. Computer control is on, throttle's up, and 3, 2, 1, fire! All 3 engines blaring. Alright, we are in our Goldilocks zone and we're coming up on 220. If we can just keep this going for just a little bit longer. There we go. That was beautiful. While we have this momentum, I'm going to see if I can't go ahead. Well, I shouldn't have turned. That was stupid. Why did I turn? Go ahead and go back. Back. All of my liquid fuel is gone. I'm only on solid boosters now. Still got a little ways to go on those. Now this is going to take me out to 130. Yeah, I'm gonna break the other contract now, which is awesome. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and upscale time to get to that point. And there we go. Now while I'm up here, I can do a couple things. I can crew report. Keep that. I can mystery goo. Keep that. And I can EVA. And this says I can mystery goo again. I'm not really sure why, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up time to get back. Keep that. Where's my antenna? There it is. I'm going to transmit all my data. Alright, now I can crew report one more time. Keep. I can EVA one more time. keep bored. Let's go home. We'll be landing in water. We'll still be losing everything that I have. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of those. Go ahead and fire my parachute. Still probably going to lose everything. Hopefully I won't lose the mystery goo. That's the important one. I'm going to go ahead and close these doors. Okay, it didn't rip everything off. That doesn't mean I'm not going to lose everything. There goes those. Boop, they're gone. Still coming down at 17. I'm probably going to lose everything. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I even lost my mystery goo containers. That is just awful. Alright, well, recover. Alright, so in closing on this, we got 3 more ribbons. We got being the first Kerbal in EVA in 0 atmosphere, first EVA in space, and first Kerbal in space. So Jeb and I is racking those up. Now we ended up with 21 science on that mission. We should have more, but I lost my mystery goo, so that was bad. But I still got 104 science overall. Got some funds back. And some rep points, right on. Alright guys, well thanks so much for watching this episode, and we're going to come back probably next week and have another one for you. Thanks a lot.